Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be something just a little bit different, as you can probably tell from the title, but it's going to be some thrifting tips and tricks to help make your shopping trips just a little bit more enjoyable and way more productive. I have some paper, all my reasons written down so I do not forget, and I'm going to give these to you guys just to help you out a little bit. I also have some items that I'm going to be showing at the end that are some of my favorite thrifting items that I've picked up recently. So if you are interested in figuring out how to take your thrifting game up just a notch, please stay tuned. Alright, first things first, my hair is just a twist out on my hair and it's really dirty. I just threw it in a ponytail and put on a hat because I had to go to lunch today, but I need to wash my hair, so that is what's going on up there. But I'm going to go ahead and get started so this video won't be super long. So tip number one is going to be make a specific list. As with grocery shopping or any type of shopping, I tend to make lists. And when I go thrifting, I list things down to the color and the style. So if I want a pair of jeans that are light wash with a rip in the knee, I write that down so I don't come home with something that isn't what I'm looking for. And it makes it a lot easier and it keeps me from picking up things that I didn't go in there for. So keep that in mind when you go thrifting. And that kind of goes into tip number two, which is going to be having a walking plan. When I go thrifting, I tell myself where I'm going to start. So I normally have something that's normally at the top of my list, like sweaters. So I'll start in the sweaters, look through those, and then the next thing on my list will be coats. I try to do that so I don't end up like in the book section or just browsing around, picking up random items, putting in my basket. It definitely helps when you have a walking plan because it keeps your trips kind of tailored, and I like to do that so I don't end up picking up random things. Tip number three is going to be take advantage of sales. When I was in Arkansas, I randomly went into this thrift store called Savers on MLK Day last year, and everything in the store, all the items of clothing I should say, were 50% off, and I went crazy. There's actually one here in the DMV area as well as over by Potomac Mills, and I think there's one in Maryland as well somewhere. But I do know that they will be having their 50% off sale on MLK Day, so definitely check that out if you're looking for some new items. I know Goodwill has their regular ticket discount days. They'll have specific tag colors, certain percentage off. Salvation Army has customer appreciation days on certain days, so you would check your local Salvation Army to see when that day is. And then also when I was in Goodwill, also when I was in college, the Goodwill near our campus would give you, I think it was like 15 or 10% off, one or the other, if you had your student ID on you. So it was a way for you to get just a little bit extra off while you're in college when you're looking for something quick. So I would go in there to buy some mom jeans to make shorts, and I could get them, you know, just a little bit cheaper with my student ID. So keep that in mind. Tip number four is going to be don't buy things that you don't need. And I know that can be a little bit difficult, especially when things are a lot cheaper when you walk into thrift stores, but it is the quickest way to fill your closet up with junk. I would definitely stick to your list and stick to your walking plan, because you will walk out of there with plants and books and dishes and all types of stuff. So do not buy things that you don't need. It'll make your life way easier in the end, I promise. Tip number five is going to be check for damage. There's going to be like your buttons, zippers, stains, and holes. Things like buttons can be replaced. I did pick up a coat one day. It was a New York & Company coat, really cute, black, tied around the waist, flares out at the bottom, and it has like a funnel neck, but it was missing a button right here. And I just, you know, looked through the coat and there were actually the extra buttons on the inside. So that was something really simple that I could fix myself, or somebody else could fix it for me for a couple of bucks. And the coat, I think it was like $15 or something like that, and it was a really nice coat. So it definitely worked out in my favor. So you can check for things like that, but there is nothing more disappointing than getting home and realizing that there is a hole or a tear in a piece of clothing. So make sure you look very carefully at those items in the store. I do not try the clothes on in the store, so that makes it a little bit difficult, but I would definitely look over them as well as possible so you don't get them home and something be wrong. Tip number 6 is going to be go often. I used to go to thrift stores like every Saturday. just to kind of see what they had on the racks, especially when I'm looking for something specific. So last year around this time, beige coats were in and I wanted one really badly. However, I was like on a spending fast and keeping myself from just going all out, and I did not have the $100+ to spend on that coat. So I just kept going and checking in this thrift store and ended up finding one. And I'm going to show it to you guys at the end of this video so you can check it out. But going often definitely increases your chances of finding things that you want and are specifically looking for. And then also you might bump into some unique pieces that you didn't think you would have seen, that you probably wouldn't have seen if you hadn't gone in there as regularly as you did. Tip number 7 is going to be, don't try to tackle the entire store at one time. It makes for a very stressful trip, especially when you're really being thorough and you're looking. Like when I go on those sale days and I know exactly what I'm looking for, I will thumb through the entire rack. So trying to tackle the entire store can be very, very stressful. However, tip number 8 is going to be, if you do have some energy left over after you find the items or look for the items that you went there for, don't be afraid to just browse around. You might find something even better in another section to kind of take your mind off of the things that you didn't find or that you were looking for. Tip number 9 is going to be, join their rewards clubs. There are a lot of rewards clubs going on right now. I know Goodwill has one. And I think you get 25% off your first purchase when you sign up, and then it has points that accumulate and you can get some percentage off later on down the line after a certain number of purchases. And then also Savers has one where you get like stamps for every certain amount of money you spend, and once you fill up a card you get like 30% off your purchase. So those are ways to kind of, you know, aid in getting these discounts on these items, especially for like furniture purchases, because I do think it's really awesome when people repurpose furniture from the thrift store. So if you're into things like that, you can, you know, buy some items, some, you know, clothing items or whatever the case may be, and then get 30% off and, you know, use that on something just a little bit bigger. And tip number 10 is just going to be, have fun. Enjoy thrifting. I use it as a way to just kind of escape and, you know, get out of my day-to-day schedule. I love just walking around finding some really cool pieces. I love looking for things that, you know, I won't say I couldn't normally afford, but I don't really care to spend the money on, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the items that I have. Some of my favorite items. One of the things that I just recently purchased is actually this turtleneck. It's Banana Republic. I think I grabbed it for $3 or $4 at Salvation Army. It was at Salvation Army. Yeah, it was $3 or $4. I just got this a couple of weeks ago. Love it. Super basic type top that I can wear with everything, and I love the color black, so it'll never go out of style for me, and it's something that's going to last for quite a long time. So I'm going to grab the rest of the items and show them to you guys right now. Alright guys, I'm going to try to do this as best as I possibly can. The first item that I have to show you all is going to be this clutch. It's an envelope clutch. One of my favorite purchases. I just happened to stumble upon it one day when I was walking out of the thrift store. I want to say this was in Arkansas. I can't remember if it was Arkansas or Nashville. I've had it for a while. I love this thing. It's pretty simple, pretty basic, goes with pretty much everything I wear, and I thought it was pretty awesome with the I don't even know what animal this is. Faux snake? I don't know. Whatever the animal print is that's on it, I thought it was pretty awesome. Just something to add a little oomph to any outfit. So I think I got this for like $4 and it's lasted me quite a while. So I love this thing and I thought it was a great addition to my purse and clutch collection. Next item I'm going to show you all is going to be this really, really cute dress that is by the brand The Limited. Stumbled upon this when I was in Savers on Veterans Day, so I got it for 50% off. So it was originally marked $8. I got it for $4. I thought it would be really, really cute with like a beige waterfall coat, some stockings and like some booties. Just a really, really cute outfit for like dinner or something like that. And this was something that I was looking for. I was looking for dresses that, you know, had like the high neck, but also not too fitted, because sometimes you don't want to wear extremely fitted clothing. So I thought this would be a great addition to my closet, and you couldn't beat it from the brand The Limited for $4. You just can't go wrong. So I'm pretty sure this is something that's going to be in rotation in my closet for, you know, a little while. I should get a couple of years wear out of it. I don't see why I wouldn't. So one of my absolute favorite thrifting items of all time is going to have to be this H&M jumper. It's got wide legs. Its pants goes all the way down to the floor. Pretty short, so it's gonna touch the floor. Ties in the back, so that's why it's so cinched, kind of like the faux wrap detail. And I thought this thing was amazing. I stumbled upon it while waiting for my friend to finish shopping. And this was in Savers as well that same day on Veterans Day. And I got this for, I want to say $4 also. And I just thought it was amazing. I don't even remember seeing this in H&M any of the times that I've been in the store. We didn't have H&M in Arkansas, so that could be why. But I love this thing. I thought it would be really, really cute once it warms up outside. So like a brunch or a day party type thing. I thought this was going to be awesome. So I love this purchase. I'm so excited to wear it. Couldn't be more excited about it. I love the green with the blush and white nude colors in it. I think it's going to be an awesome piece to add to my closet. Very statement type piece when you walk into the room. So was really excited about that. Another thing that I love to get is work clothes. I love to get my work clothes from the thrift store because I don't like to dress up, which means I don't like spending a lot of money on work clothes. So I try to stick with like your Banana Republics, your Limiteds, loft type clothing, because I know those are gonna be very, very sturdy, last me a while, and be of good quality. So I stumbled across this Banana Republic kind of a midi skirt with this slit on the side. It is wool, so when you do purchase wool from the thrift store, do keep in mind that you're going to have to get it, take it to the cleaners. But I love this thing. It was, I want to say $4 or $5, and it was 50% off, so I got it for like $2. Can't go wrong. Absolutely love this skirt. I wear it with like a black shirt just like this, cardigan, some tights, and some flats, and go on about my day. So I thought this was a great addition to my closet as well. Can't go wrong with the gray skirt. And last but not least, I'll show you guys my beige coat. Doesn't look amazing on the hanger, but I love this thing. I already had the waterfall style coat, so I went ahead and got this kind of a menswear style beige coat. I kept going back and forth over and over again, and it's pretty long, goes down to the floor. I kept going back and forth into the thrift store looking for beige coats because I wanted one so badly. And I actually purchased it when I was in Arkansas, and it never got cold enough for me to wear it. And I was like, I wasted my money on this coat, even though it was like 12 or 13 bucks. And then I ended up moving to Northern Virginia, and it's coming in handy, let me tell you. So I love this thing. I either wear it with like a fur collar or my infinity scarf. It's pretty awesome. $12, you cannot go wrong. And with a piece like this, I'm pretty sure it's going to be in my closet for years to come. So I definitely am excited about that purchase. I absolutely love that coat. Those are my tips and tricks to make thrifting more enjoyable and more productive. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you have not followed me on Instagram, please do so at VA_SLIM25. Also, do not forget, if you are in an area where there is a Savers near you, I do believe on Monday, MLK Day, they're going to be doing a 50% off sale. So if you're looking for some new items to add to your closet and you don't mind going to a thrift store, make sure you check them out. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.